Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Parts and equipment are already taking longer than normal for farmers to get.
However, with John Deere on strike, things may slow down more, and some farmers wonder if that will happen with other companies as well.
You know, it's a case where, maybe it bleeds off into, snowballs into other workers going on strike, which, could affect the red guys as well as the green guys. Everybody's pretty brand loyal, but parts are parts.
Not getting parts can affect farmers who break down during harvest season or those that are ready to do maintenance on their planters for planting season. On Tuesday, a legislative panel in Pierre decided to move forward on legalizing marijuana for people 21 and older in South Dakota. They also want to keep the current medical cannabis program in place for people younger than 21.
The next steps are for the full marijuana study committee to decide whether the bill should proceed and to get a green light from the legislature's executive board. You can take an in-depth look at the discussion by visiting our Capitol News Bureau page right here on KELOLAND.com. The city of Sioux Falls is encouraging people to attend the Sustainability and Climate Action Plan tomorrow. The open house will be at the downtown library from 4 to 7 p.m.
You can check out different stations around the room to learn about the goals and strategies drafted in the plan, as well as provide feedback and ideas. The children's area of the library will also have activities on sustainability topics for kids. This Saturday is National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, a time when you can safely get rid of or unused expired medications to prevent drug abuse. Law enforcement agencies like Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, Pierre, and Rapid City all offer year-round prescription drop-off locations.
You can also drop them off at pharmacies including Lewis Drug, Walmart, and Hy-Vee. South Dakotans who can make it to those locations are also requesting free disposable packets from the South Dakota Department of Social Services.
Well, now let's send it over to meteorologist Brian Carstens for a look at the rain and even some snow falling in parts of KELOLAND. Brian.
Absolutely. Snow in the west will continue. Thunderstorms in the east. Let's look at radar. This is from 7 o'clock this morning. Again, as you watch live conditions, make sure you're checking our Storm Tracker app and our resources at KELOLAND.com, because these thunderstorms will continue in the east, and then, of course, in western South Dakota. We have had advisories for snow. Some of these are being allowed to expire a little early, but that means that, this system is pushing along, and it looks like rain today for Chamberlain, Mitchell, Huron. Good chances of rain and highs only in the lower to middle 40s. We'll have the rest of the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Brian. It's become one of the biggest fundraisers for the Ronald McDonald House, and it all centers around KILTS. For the past few weeks, teams have been raising money as part of the annual KILTS for Kids fundraiser.
Corey Van Sickle from Corey and the Fireflies, as well as Mark Fonder, the owner of the Barrel House, are one of the teams.
And we, as Kilters, we reach out to friends, family, and employees, whoever we want to try to see if they will sponsor our team, and then it's friendly competition between the teams.
You can jump on the website, the Ronald McDonald, and there's 5 teams under there. Of course, we'd want you to donate to our team, but any of them would help. It all goes to the same place, so to help the kids.
The KILTS for Kids event will be held tomorrow from 6 to 10 p.m. at the district. There will be a silent auction, cocktails, and a comedian. A combine fire in Hughes County led to an act of kindness. Lunt Elementary teacher ELAINE ERICKSON was riding in the combine with her fiance when it caught fire. The two got out, but the combine was destroyed.
She later posted about the incident on Facebook. When 6-year-old Hunter Millage found out about it, he decided to give his toy combine to his teacher.
And I looked at him and I said, "But this is your toy." And he said, "But I want you to have it."
Combine is now sitting in Ericsson's classroom.
That is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Carstens. Brian?
All right, weather today. Well, looking at radar, those farmers are going to be probably not doing much harvesting today. Rain in the east. We've had embedded thunderstorms at times. Snow, western South Dakota. This wind, too, is pretty cool. It's a blustery day in the forecast for Aberdeen. Will we see snowflakes in the east? I do think at times this can mix in with some snowflakes just to let you know that the change of the seasons are upon us. I really don't think much of this is going to stick too much, but it is something that continues to show up on Futurecast right through the late afternoon between Watertown and Chamberlain. Even that James Valley through 7 o'clock this evening looks like it might be cold enough for a few snowflakes. Sioux Falls will be dropping on those temperatures late in the afternoon and evening, and it looks like overnight tonight we're going to see mid to upper 20s in Mobridge and Aberdeen. Hard freeze likely for those locations. And everybody's going to be pretty chilly tomorrow, but drying out from west to east. Here we go at the forecast then for today. Temperatures are in the 40s from Mitchell to Chamberlain, even Rapid City. High today 45 as the snow exits. That slush on the road too melting a little bit. Tonight we're down into those 20s as advertised from Pierre to Rapid City as well as the far north. Sioux Falls will be a little warmer at 37, but it's not going to feel warm. 52 tomorrow, Sioux Falls. There's likely going to be more frost and freeze weather tomorrow night. So just to emphasize that. Then the 7-day forecast, rain returns to, I think, portions of KELOLAND on Sunday. Now, mid-50s for highs there, but after that we start to moderate. We're looking at Aberdeen also, chances of showers Sunday. It's a cool forecast until the end of the 7-day, and then we begin to see some 60s rolling in. I also think for Pierre and Rapid City, we will turn a little bit milder next week. So continue to watch for that. Some good autumn weather is upon us. But Rapid City, the next day or so, it looks quite wet here in the west. We'll have more details, of course, with the forecast online at KELOLAND.com. And have a good day.